Hello, my name is Bella, and I am your AI assistant today. I will teach you how to edit like Mr. Ken. For better understanding, you can turn on subtitles in this video. I will now start my tutorial. The first step you need to do is to prepare your video. Identify the point where you want to apply generative fill effects, and then click Export Frame. The second step is to open Photoshop, and then open the photo. Click the lasso tool to select the image you want to remove or change. If you're removing an object, simply click on Generate without adding any prompts, and it will automatically be removed. Once you finish, select another part of the photo that you want to modify. Add your prompt to help the AI understand what you want to generate. You will be presented with 3 choices. If none of them suit your preference, click Generate again as many times as needed until you find the desired result. This is the only important thing you need to know for this step. I'm going to make this fast now. Select all the generative fill effects on the left wall, right-click, choose Merge Layers. Repeat the same process for the door part, and then rename them. After completing everything, save your work now. The third step is to return to Premiere Pro. Right-click on the video and select Replace with After Effects Composition. Before proceeding, make sure to save your project. Import the Photoshop file, choose Composition and Editable Layer Styles, then place the generative fill effects above your main video layer. Now, let's begin tracking our video using Mocha AE. Navigate to Effects and Presets, search for Mocha AE, and drag it onto your video. Ensure your video resolution is set to full, and then click on Mocha to proceed. To track the door, begin by selecting the X-Spline tool. Select all parts of the door with high contrast to help Mocha understand the tracking target. Right-click to close the selection. Before starting the tracking process, ensure to click Perspective, Show Surface, and Align Surface. Remember to rename your layer to avoid confusion. After completing these steps, click the Track button to initiate the tracking process. Let's move on to tracking the left wall. Firstly, bring the timeline marker back to the beginning of the video. Then, select the X-Spline tool and outline all parts of the wall with high contrast. After finishing, remember to click Perspective and Align Surface. since Show Surface is already selected, there's no need to click it again. Remember to remove the gear icon to ensure that this tracking layer won't be affected. After that, rename the layer and click the track button. After finishing the tracking process, save your work and then close the program. Let's apply our tracking data to the generative fill effects. Open Tracking Data and select Create Track Data. Choose Wall Track and click OK. For Layer Export to, select Wall and then click Apply Export. The FX symbol will appear if you have successfully applied the tracking data. Click Create Track Data, select Door Track, click OK, and for Layer Export to, choose Door. Finally, click Apply Export. Let's watch the video and check for any errors. If everything is perfect, go ahead and save your project. If you have no other adjustments to make on your video, you can now render it and upload it to your social media accounts. The reason I opened Premiere Pro is to demonstrate Mr. Ken's workflow. He uses After Effects solely for tracking a video while handling everything else, such as adding music, sound effects, color grading, and more in Premiere Pro. He completes the entire editing process within Premiere Pro. If you want to render this video in After Effects, I'll guide you through my render settings. First, go to File, select Export, and choose Add to Render Queue. Then click on Output module. Now I will share my best high-quality 4K render settings with you. You can copy them, but please be aware that it will result in a large file, so ensure you have enough storage space. Select Output to and choose the location where you want to save your video. After that, you can now click Render. If you still need to make adjustments to your video, such as adding music, sound effects, or color grading, and you prefer using Premiere Pro, you can now save your work and close After Effects. We are now at the final step. Firstly, duplicate the layer. Right-click on the duplicated layer and select Render and Replace. This allows for quicker video previewing. However, keep in mind that you won't be able to edit this rendered video directly. That's why we duplicate it. If any issues are found, we can easily edit the original. If you need to re-edit the video, simply right-click on the original video layer and select Edit Original. You may now proceed to edit it again. Return to Premiere Pro. Now, you can add your music, sound effects, and color grade. Feel free to complete your video at your own pace. If you have finished editing your video, you can now render it and share it on your social media accounts. Go to Export. I will once again share my best high-quality 4K render settings with you. You can copy them, but please let me warn you again that this will result in a large file, so make sure you have enough storage space. You can now click Export. Thank you for watching and have a great day.